Good morning, children. Please take your seats. It is I, Professor Balu, and today I have a special guest introducing Professor Zawiwi that comes straight from Zimbabwe. How are you doing?
Children. Hello. Good morning. My name is Professor Zawiwi. I am the substitute teacher for today, and today I will be teaching you children how to identify coke.
Okay, so you have brought here.
You are not surprised by that. See,
because we have discussed this over the phone. So here
children,
we have.
This is a kilo, children. Look at this.
Wait, what?
It is white.
What? This was supposed to be fake?
Please do not be alarmed.
Okay, continue.
I have a pocket knife on me.
Okay, wait, what?
But I will not hurt anyone. You hear me?
You could have used a scalpel.
I will use the pocket knife.
Okay.
For this sample.
Okay.
All right, mate. So Professor Zawiwi here. All right. So, what you want to do is
why did you change your thing?
You want to identify. You want to identify the kilo. You want to make a little incision. You know what I'm saying? Little incision. And take a look.
Oh God!
Yeah. Woo!
Wait, that was not supposed to be for inhaling.
That's that good shit, man.
No, wait, please,
shit,
sir, please. I don't think this is the
Professor Zawiwi.
I don't think that you are the real professor. Please wait.
Murafuka.
What are you doing with that knife? What are you doing with that?
Murafuka. Never mess with Zimbabwe.
Run, children, run. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Lodi Podcast. My name is Arthur.
And my name is AJ.
It is November 6, 2019, one day after Election Day. How are you doing, bro?
Everything's alright, man. Doing good.
Yo, I'm going to ask you right now, did you vote yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Good, because neither did I.
I'm registered to vote, but I could have, but it just, you know what I'm saying, the way my sleep schedule is working right now.
Yeah, I feel you, dude. I feel it.
It wouldn't allow me to make it there.
Wait, by the time that you would have woken up, the ballots would have already been closed.
I mean, the way that my classes are, it's kind of set up so it's like as soon as I wake up, I have to be on my way, essentially.
All right.
So I prioritize my classes over voting.
Fair enough. You know what's funny though?
What's up?
I had no idea who I would even be voting for.
Damn, my guy.
That's the funny part.
Are you even registered to vote?
I am registered to vote. I voted for during the 2016 election.
Well, I did not expect to start off the podcast like this.
I felt like it would be like, a little bit, how would you say? Not customary, but just
start off a gaming podcast.
Yeah, let's start
politics.
a gaming podcast with politics. Because, it just passed. You know what I mean?
But I don't think Professor Malu is a fan of politics. I don't know about that.
I don't know if he is at this point. And just for your information, it is Balu. How dare you get my name mixed up?
And
Zawiwi.
From the intro. Yeah.
I was dying when we were recording that.
But yeah, man, anyway, how are you doing? What's been going on with you?
I've been doing good. I've recently been watching, this is not going for this is not going for gaming news, but my site supervisor or manager, I like to call him, he got me hooked on this one anime. It's like a 90s anime where he's a teacher and he was a former delinquent and bully and a motorcycle guy, and he decided to become a teacher only to hook up with young girls.
Well then, all right.
Now, despite that, it is a very, very funny anime, and I'm only 10 episodes in, and I can tell you right off the bat, it's great. It's great. But yeah.
Is he like Jiraiya?
Kind of. But it's like if Jiraiya was a former biker in America or in like 90s Japan. You know what I mean?
I'll take it.
Yeah, but besides that, I've been playing a lot of League. I've been playing a lot of Modern Warfare. I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight and GTA that I've been streaming recently, which has been really good so far. Like, so far, streaming those games has been a blast. And this is, like, the first time it's really been, like, super fun. So, yeah. What about you, bro?
Everything's good. Not really much anything developing in the games department. Same old. Dead by Daylight with you. GTA with you as well. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, just pretty much that's about it. I haven't really been playing much of anything else.
Oh, okay. I remember you mentioned something about, like, you were looking at Modern Warfare's story. or its campaign.
Yeah.
You were actually pleasantly surprised.
See, here's the thing. I was watching you stream at twitch.tv/ArthurASP.
Thank you for the... Actually, no, it's not ArthurASP now. On Twitch, it's now Flying Rye.
Oh, Flying Rye. I thought the URL stays the same.
The URL actually changes.
Oh, wow.
YouTube, take notes.
You learn something new every day. All right, cool.
See.
All right, well, twitch.tv/Flying Rye. You know what I'm saying? you go watch my guy play some games, and you actually playing the story mode to it, and I stopped by and I looked at it and I was like, wow, this looks just like Modern Warfare 1, like Call of Duty 4. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I saw a lot of the similarities just because I picked up on you. Basically, you were dead in the middle or like near the end of the story, I believe.
Yeah, it was the last mission.
Yeah, so I kind of just saw a lot of similarities in terms of like the scenery and the gun design and the character design and the vehicle design and the enemies and and the backdrops and the game looks similar is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did hear a lot of good things about the story mode, that it is very dark, just like the old Call of Duties, the ones that I personally enjoy. My favorite ones: Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 1, same old. But yeah,
that's great. Yeah. As someone that's beaten it, actually, when I first got the game, I played straight through. I didn't even touch multiplayer. I wanted to just go through the campaign because I'm actually one of the few people that touches that over multiplayer first. And I gotta say,
that ass though.
Yeah. I'm not
You didn't
kidding.
play multiplayer at all?
I didn't play multiplayer at all for like almost 2 days. I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
But
whatever you say.
Motherfucker. But yeah, campaign was pretty fun. Some of my favorite moments was, I think, what a lot of people will say, the SWAT style missions where you're literally playing as like an SAS squad raiding a building full of terrorists, and it's so closely packed and that you don't know which person is friendly or which one's a hostile, and you can just die immediately just like that if you identify wrong.
Mm-hmm. From what I've seen, it leads to some really tense moments in the campaign. Mm-hmm. And actually, the best part of the game apparently looks to be the campaign so far. Because apparently with multiplayer, the thing that's going on, and I gotta be honest with you, Arthur, we played the beta, we reviewed the beta on this podcast. I gotta keep it a buck with you. Mm-hmm. The maps are fucking ass.
Yes.
The maps are bad, and they encourage camping. Mm-hmm. So it pretty much just leads to a less fun time than you would normally have. Especially if you're playing by yourself. You tend to get frustrated a whole lot faster.
Yes. I will say this, just as a quick generalization of what I think of multiplayer. It really has the potential to be great, but there's a lot of glaring issues that Infinity War needs to take now in order to like keep that.
I agree with you, but here's the thing is, I feel like they're not going to do anything about it, and I'll tell you why. Mm-hmm. Because the same issues that were wrong with this Call of Duty are the same issues that have been wrong with every Call of Duty in the last decade. Mm-hmm.
Like the camping,
the spawn trapping.
In some maps, it's disgusting. Piccadilly, I'm looking at you. You can literally spawn trap people at A flag. It's A flag, and unless these people have godlike aim, you're not getting out of that.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, okay, I believe they balanced actually some of the kill streaks too. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty fair, more fair, I guess you could say.
Honestly, the best part about multiplayer is ground war at this point. The 32v32.
But there's even spawn camping. They're the same problems in that, though.
Yeah, but because of the chaos and the fact that there's so many players and vehicles, it helps to alleviate that a little bit more.
I hear what you're saying. And they also have the added option of having you spawn on a buddy. Mm-hmm. But if that buddy's in danger, you know what I'm saying?
You're fucked.
You're also...
You better find another buddy, or you better spawn at another flag and get a tank.
Exactly.
But yeah, Modern Warfare... So far, campaigns... Best part about it, multiplayer has the potential to be really good, but like I said, Infinity Ward really needs to iron out some fixes.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just the map design that's creating this chaos. Mm-hmm. The map designs are encouraging camping.
Mm-hmm. But to that,
there's certain choke points in certain situations that make it easier for someone to camp, especially with the time to kill in this game being so ridiculously like fast.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a shotgun, you pretty much you can get in the shotgun and you can sit in a corner and you can rack up kills like that.
Oh, have you seen the 7.25? Not the 7.25, the Olympia.
Is that the 2-shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen that it's not a shotgun; it's a sniper.
Yeah, because you can literally pop up on somebody from 100 feet away and shoot them.
It's better than the Dragunov, the actual sniper.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Like, is it the best weapon in the game?
No, well, it's damn well close. But apparently the M4 is the best weapon in the game. Literally, people will just
automatic.
Run. Yeah.
How many bullets do they take to kill with that?
I think like 3 at close range and 4.
You know how many the shotgun takes?
1.
Exactly.
But the only thing that really holds it back is the 2 shots that you get. But what a lot of people do is that they run the M4, they run overkill, and put that 7.25 on.
I was gonna say, all right, like, is there a perk that lets you reload faster?
There's sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. I don't know, man. Sleight of hand is really fast. Mm-hmm. You can get some shit off with sleight of hand.
There was a YouTuber too that I watched. His name is Marley13. Man literally puts, I feel dirty doing this, and he put a fucking shotgun class with a claymore, and he was camping. And he's like, I don't feel like I earned my subscribers anymore. Please, if you want to unsubscribe, he's Irish, by the way. Just do that right now. I don't deserve it. And then at the end of the video, he's like, "Oh, fuck off! You think this was fun?"
Yeah. Also, another thing I gotta add, from what I've seen of the game, none of the maps are really memorable. I don't know any of their names. They don't have iconic designs. Like, let's talk about it for a second. Like, take a game for Modern Warfare 2, for instance. That game had some very iconic maps. We could go down the line. We could go Terminal.
Estate.
We could go Afghan.
We
could go Estate. We could go. Where else could we go?
Stormfront, I think, was one.
Yo, even Black Ops. There's Nuketown. There's that map in the snow. I'm forgetting the
name.
Wait, how can we forget Rust? We forgot Rust.
Oh yeah, Rust. Oh yeah, apparently they're bringing it back as a gunfight map. Apparently.
See, they're putting in maps from older games because they know their games are bad. I mean, not their games, but their maps are bad.
The only map, there's one map in particular that's memorable, but for all the wrong reasons, and it's Piccadilly. That's the one where you can literally spawn trap, and everyone fucking despises that map. But yeah,
I despise every map in the
game. Yeah, to some extent, you can despise every map, except there's one. I think it's not Shipment. It's something. It's the smallest map in the game, and it's widely regarded as the best map. You know, like, there's some people that I've seen on Reddit that's like, give us a 24/7 playlist of that map until you fix the other maps.
The other maps don't need to be fixed. They need to be thrown in the fucking trash can.
I just think they can close off some parts with like debris, and it'll make them a lot more playable. That's what I find.
They've been doing this for how many games? This is like the 16th Call of Duty. You wouldn't think they would have figured it out by now.
I know.
It feels like it's almost after doing it on purpose. Oh my god. They are doing it on purpose. I hate it. They're not going to fix it.
They want to do like this whole... They want more... They call it interactive and realistic maps. Like, when you go into a building, there's multiple windows that are open and there's doorways everywhere.
Yeah, realistic. Like in a game where your character, if you're spawn trapping, you see a character literally pop out of nothing. Yeah, very realistic. Then they get teleports out of thin air. Yeah, very, very realistic. Activision.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You talking about a game where I can shoot a nigga from halfway across the map with a shotgun. Very realistic, Activision.
Very realistic. Well, yeah.
We live in the game. This is a game where you can stand in the corner and just shoot everybody that comes in. That's very realistic. I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying?
But I think right now, we've already spent 12 minutes, or at least 9 minutes, discussing Modern Warfare. And right now, we already, we said our thoughts on it. So I think it's time we should move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, which, conveniently enough, I don't know if Nintendo's listening to our podcast or not, but for some reason, they always drop, directs or gameplay reveals for Smash on the day we record these podcasts.
Yep, it's crazy, man.
It's, Nintendo, if you're listening, I don't mind if you give me early access to your DLC. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man, come on, let me play Minecraft Steve.
Yeah, let me play. I know you got Minecraft Steve in there. I know you got Doom Guy in there. Just give me a little nudge. Maybe I might post some shit of yours afterwards. But anyway, Terry Bogard. So
he's out.
Yes, he is out right now as of the time we are recording this. So I don't think you've seen his gameplay, have you?
No, I haven't.
Well, the best way I can describe it is if Ken from Street Fighter, like the character in Smash, actually, what's the best way to describe it? It's like they really took his fighting in from Fatal Fury and they brought it to Smash. It's like Ryu and Ken, where he has button combinations from his fighting game that you can do special moves, but it's crazier here only because now he has like 4 variations. He's the first character in Smash to now have 2 different side specials. Yes, he has a forward-facing side special, which is his little dashing punch he does, and then he has one where you can do it behind him that does like a reverse kick behind him.
Oh, okay, all right, makes sense.
And you can do each of those button inputs to increase in strength, or you can just do like the simple way in pressing B. But obviously, the input gives you the strongest result.
Cool. I definitely want to try him after this podcast is done.
But unfortunately, my Switch is charging, and you see,
it'll go fast.
Yeah, Nintendo also has a very bad habit of I shouldn't. Yeah, it's Nintendo. When you try to go onto the store and download their character, it gets clogged up so much.
Clogged up. How?
Like servers, like you cannot literally download the character. It can't.
That makes sense. He did literally just come out like this morning.
But and then I guess Nintendo is just always never ready for the amount of people that are like, oh, I want to play this guy right now.
I think you meant to say their online service is never ready.
Yes. Funny enough as that may be.
You are correct, my friend.
But yeah, Terry, I'm gonna be honest, wasn't a character that I was expecting or even thought of considering for Smash. But after looking at him with gameplay that Sakurai showcased, he looks fun.
I'm gonna be straight up.
Yeah.
I don't care about this character. That's it.
I know a lot of people can say that.
It's cool, I guess. I guess. It's cool. That's about it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's really it. I mean, I understand his inclusion because just like Street Fighter, SNK, or the whole fighting franchises that they have has been around for a long time and has been very historic.
Yeah.
So
he just doesn't really strike me as a character that's special.
Yeah.
Or that took a lot of effort to make.
I don't know. Sakurai really looked like he had a lot of fun making him because he was a huge SNK fan. And hell, he literally got the okay from SNK themselves to use over 40 or 50 soundtrack or 50 songs.
50 tracks, right?
Yeah, 50 tracks in Smash that you're going to have. And along with a whole bunch of other costumes from other SNK games like Samurai Showdown, characters from Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, all that kind of stuff. And the stage looks great. And Terry Bogard looks cool as a character too. So
yeah, the stage just looked great.
Yeah.
But what I mean to say is like more so like he's not a unique character.
Yeah, it's not like a character that you're like, oh my god, I wanted this guy for so long.
I would say like Banjo is a unique character. I would say Hero is not a unique character, but he's unique in the sense that holy fuck is he can he do everything?
Yes.
That nigga's like wait, hold on. Inspector Gadget. This dude can literally pull out anything, bro. But yeah, man.
Yeah, that's Terry Bogard for you. I wish I could say more if I was able to play him for a little bit, but unfortunately I have not. So I'll probably give you more thoughts next podcast in the introduction when I actually get the chance.
Sounds good. But what is his moves, by the way? Can you explain what his moves are?
His neutral special is he sends like this weird fire spark on the ground that travels. I think you saw it in his
so Cloud Neutral B. All right,
yeah, cool. Basically Cloud Neutral B, but lower.
All right, Cloud Neutral B. What else?
And he can do it in the air, but shorter range.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? His side B, I already explained to you, is that forward punch that he does. That is like really strong apparently.
All right, so Ike side B, bet.
Yeah, actually, what's it called? Sheik's heel thing. It's essentially that.
Her down B.
Yeah, her down B, where she like flips and kicks. Yeah, he has that because apparently it was a move. These are all moves from his game kind of thing. So that's his backwards special that I mentioned to you about.
Oh, okay. When you hit the reverse, the other side B, that's what he does.
Yeah, and then his down B is like he jumps up, like not like the Corrin down B where she just like hops. I'm talking about he jumps and then he just slams down with like a huge like fist in like a diagonal direction.
Okay, interesting.
And I forgot one more thing that he has.
So K-Rool down smash. All right, cool.
Wait, who'd you say?
K-Rool?
K-Rool? No, not like that. I'm talking about like imagine this is Terry,
joking.
right?
I'm trolling. Right?
Yeah, motherfucker. But when he reaches 100%, he gets this bar.
Terry has a bar?
Yeah, not a bar. It's more like he gets. It's a little thing it's like a go. It just says go right above his thing.
Him, right?
Yeah, it doesn't appear until he gets 100%.
Okay.
When that is there, when he does one of his special moves, it has immense power. It's kind of like Cloud's Limit Break, except he has to just take damage, and he has to reach 100%. And also, it has a lot of
damage. You said?
Yeah, he has to reach 100% in order to get it. It's not like Arsene where he just has to take damage at like 50 and then bam.
Oh, so after he hits 100%, then he has to go. That pops up.
Yeah,
above his head.
Basically.
And then what is it like a?
KO punch? He's not like a KO punch. It's more like it just empowers his special moves, like Cloud.
I got you.
To make like devastating effects. But yeah, that's Terry in a nutshell.
Okay, all right.
And I think we should probably move on from Terry because I have nothing else. Because I want to play him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So let's move on then. Let's move on.
Yes.
All right. So this is gonna be a little bit of a follow up from the last podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We recorded like literally a few days before BlizzCon, episode 17. And we kind of just gave our expectations, our thoughts, what we wanted to see from an Overwatch 2. And now that we've actually experienced this BlizzCon 2019 and we've gotten some information, we're gonna just go over what we thought.
Yeah.
All right. So we can't speak on Diablo 4.
Last time. We really can't.
But Overwatch 2.
Yes.
What do you think?
All right. I'm going to straight up say the co-op missions that they showed are a vast improvement over whatever we've ever had from Overwatch 1. I'm talking about like, those Overwatch Uprising events. This actually felt like a real story mission that you can do with up to 3 other players, be it your friends or randoms. I love the progression system that they have there.
Wow.
I love the fact that you're able to customize your heroes to fit your playstyle. Like I already mentioned to you that Tracer has like a blink where she blinks through enemies, it stuns them like that. Mm-hmm. And then all heroes have like different things that they can customize with. Progression is something that I've always wanted in Overwatch. The only shitty part is that it's going to be in PvE only. Multiplayer, like competitive multiplayer, is not going to have that. No progression like that.
So everything is like same like the base game.
Yeah.
In terms of progression.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So flat out, what do you think of the? Let's. What do you want to go over first? The CGI trailer or the gameplay?
I want to go over the gameplay because I think the CGI trailer speaks for itself. Like when you watch it, it doesn't really like give anything to the game. Like it's just the cutscene for Overwatch 2. Like,
speaking of cutscenes, before we talk about the gameplay, can we talk about how good the cutscenes look?
Yes.
The cutscenes look really good.
Yes. Like I mentioned it to you, the animations, it has that nice Blizzard like jumpiness. Like it could be straight from a movie is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like I love how Lucio looked.
Mm-hmm. Good on you, Blizzard. I think they're doing that all in engine, I believe too. Mm-hmm. So
all in engine, which is great.
Yep.
Now, what did you think when you were watching the gameplay along with the cutscene?
It looks like Overwatch 1.
Yes. That's the biggest thing, though.
That is all.
Yes. I will say, this is probably minor as hell, but the HUD, I feel like, is a step down from Overwatch 1.
Also, I don't know if you saw this too, and speaking of, this is also in relation to the HUD.
Yeah.
But they said the heads-up display is subject to change. So this is not the final HUD. This possibly could not be the final HUD, but everything you see is subject to change because the game has a while from being out yet. I doubt it's coming out till at least maybe at least third quarter 2020.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Third quarter 2020 about right. Yeah, but when that comes out, that's probably going to be around 4 years since the game came out, Overwatch 1.
Which is actually a hefty amount of time if you think about it.
Yeah, which is why, honestly, I did not know if I was going to see an Overwatch sequel. I would have liked one, But from what I've seen, they kind of let me down a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
I like I said last time, I had a little bit of high hopes.
And it's like they met some of them.
They met a lot of them, actually. There's just one thing I'm really conflicted with right now. Mm-hmm. And so let's actually go over what they got right.
Yes.
I said yesterday I wanted a story mode. We got a story mode. We got some story missions. We got some co-op missions, all cutscenes, voice acted, the whole shebang. You know what I mean? And that's great. We got some new characters. The animation, we already said, looks amazing. Yeah, I can't really complain on nothing like that. Like, it pretty much met most of my standards. New maps, new game modes. One game mode.
One game mode.
Oof.
Oof, indeed.
No word on No Limits, though.
Yeah, that's probably going to be like, who knows if they'll bring it back.
If I was at Blizzcon and they was having a Q&A section, you know I would be that one dude that would go
like,
there.
No, where's No Limits?
Yo.
You hear yourself in the background.
Can you please bring back No Limits, please? Like, Jeff Kaplan, like, come on, bro, make it happen. Mm-hmm. We like No Limits.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Do you think, as a person who has Overwatch 1 right now, when it comes out, do you think that a person would buy this if, for example, if it's $60? Because remember, Overwatch originally is $40. The only reason it's $60 is because on console, for some reason, they just charge it $60.
The Origins edition, right?
Yeah. But everywhere else, it's $40.
If you've never played Overwatch, I would say if this was a $60 game, it would be justifiable because it is probably better than Overwatch. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be probably better than Overwatch in a lot of ways. So if you, I would say, like, just get ahead of the curve. And if you're thinking about picking up Overwatch, pick up Overwatch 2, you know? Get ahead of the curve. Mm-hmm. However, I would say if you do have Overwatch, I don't really see any incentive of upgrading to Overwatch 2 because as they confirmed at BlizzCon, you're getting the same maps, the same characters, the same skins. All the skins going to be transferable, which is another thing I wanted too, and I'm glad that they did that. I'm really glad that they did that. I thought they were going to fucking violate, but...
No, apparently not.
But yeah, where's my train of thought? I forgot.
Overwatch 1, if you everything's going to be it's going to be in Overwatch 1. Maps, characters. The only thing that isn't going to be there is the story mission, which is the reason why you would buy Overwatch 2. Then you also get, I think, the updated character designs from what I understand.
Yeah, but my big thing is essentially what you're paying for when you get Overwatch 2. So far, what they revealed to us, I don't know, they might reveal more later down the line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what they revealed to us, you're probably going to get a full-priced game. You're not going to be getting, if you have if you have Overwatch 1, this is only if you have Overwatch 1. Mm-hmm. You're going to be getting a full-priced game with no new characters, no new maps, no new skin. I mean, yeah, probably there'll be new skins, but you're not getting none of them for free. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, yeah, you will with loot boxes and stuff, but right out the gate, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Mm-hmm. But none of that. You're gonna have all that same content in the first game, literally all the same content except the story stuff. So it's kind of just like you're essentially paying $60 for just a story mode campaign and the ability to play with your friends. So I don't really see any point of doing that, especially the fact that they didn't say if they had at least 5 new game modes like I mentioned, mm-hmm. and they kept them strictly to Overwatch 2, that would have been justifiable as fuck. Because it's like you get a story, you get all types of other game modes, and you get no limits. It's like, okay, I can't even front on that shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. I was gonna have to make that investment, but it's just like I don't really see any sort of incentive in paying $60 for just a story.
Yeah, when Overwatch 1 is gonna have everything. If you really care about the multiplayer, which is what I say a lot of them.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Everybody, what? There was no story mode in Overwatch 1.
No, I'm saying
you better care about the multiplayer, boy.
I'm saying like for those that really just play Overwatch, yeah. For multiplayer, and they didn't want like the story missions, there's no point in getting Overwatch 2.
Yeah, then also, what if this game comes out and the story is like mid? What if it's just like, oh, okay, man. It's like, yeah. Right. Then it's like, really, what's the fucking incentive?
Yeah, like Overwatch 1, you might as well just keep your copy.
Yeah, I'm not running out to pre-order this game, but I'll keep my eyes on it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it is
That's
nice.
All I can say.
Like I will say, it is nice that people who still have Overwatch 1 essentially don't get shafted be like, oh, no one's gonna play 1 anymore because 2's out.
That's great, but
that's
same
great.
servers. Hello.
And
but
I really don't know if this is gonna bring a lot of players back.
That's my worry.
That's the thing I'm worried about too.
Overwatch is already a platform where it's like the game can be infinite if they just keep updating it like how they've been.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The game could be possibly infinite, especially with all the new characters they keep adding and XYZ and maps and all this.
And then we're also not addressing the multiplayer issues that Overwatch has faced for almost a year now.
Yep.
Like I did more research into why people stopped playing Overwatch, and it's been a combination of characters feel so broken because of CC, like, you know, holding characters down. Metas or the optimal playstyle is usually the most boring one. Like, instead of your dive metas, like your Tracers, your Genjis, your exciting characters, it's more about, like, you know, the slower pace, methodical approach that a lot of players just don't like to play a lot. Match queue times are fucking long because I've seen upwards of 20 minutes now. League has better matchmaking at this point than Overwatch. And you know how long it takes to get into a game of League sometimes. Yeah. And then along with that, just a whole, like, how would you say? Just like a lack of, I guess, not transparency, but just Blizzard not really like taking the time to like really make Overwatch exciting
polish
again.
The game, honestly.
Yeah, to polish the game.
But I will agree with that. I will also say it's pretty much confirmed that all the characters from Overwatch 1 are in Overwatch 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of at a weird crossroads with this game right now. It's like I like what I see,
but is it enough?
But no, I like what I see, but it's like I'm already getting all that for free because I already own the game. So it's like, what am I really paying for? Like, if the game came out and the game was $30, I'd say go, even $40. I say go out and buy that game right now.
Or imagine this, right? Imagine if you have imagine you're on Blizzard on Battle.net, right? If it detects that you have Overwatch 1 already, you get like a discount for buying Overwatch 2.
Hell yeah. That's if they do some shit like that, or if the game comes out and it's $40 just like Overwatch 1, I'm like, yo, run out and buy that game right now, because that's great, I guess. But if you already played Overwatch for like years and years, like we have,
will this be enough to bring you back? If you really like co-op story missions, then go for it, is what I say. If not, if you just care about the multiplayer, this isn't going to change your
I'm worried about are they going to get it right, though. That's my only concern.
Yeah.
Are they going to get it right? I've never played any Blizzard story mode. Have you?
Yes.
Which game?
I forgot what it was, actually. Wait, hold on.
Does Blizzard even have a
story? Wait a minute, yeah. I was actually thinking of Dishonored for a second, but I'm like, wait, that's Bethesda, not Blizzard.
You know what I'm saying? We never do. Pardon me. We never seen them do a story mode.
Actually, wait, all their games are multiplayer, aren't they?
Yeah, I believe so.
Hearthstone, StarCraft, World of Warcraft, Overwatch.
So this is the first time I'm running a story, which makes me a little bit even more concerned. Which is like, I know how well they've done introducing lore through cutscenes, but it's just like, I don't know.
Well, no, they have a lot of like story in their games.
Like, lore. There's lore in the games, yes. But I just want to know if they're gonna get the mission structure right. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between introducing lore and then having interesting missions with unique backdrops and having unique experiences happen that you can only really get in single player.
Yes.
I wonder if that's gonna be there.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I think to answer your question, I think it's just a matter of only time will tell. See. Yeah. Because that stream that we saw of that one mission in Rio de Janeiro, we can't base it off of that. We just can't.
How did that mission look to you, by the way?
To me, it looks fun. I'm not going to lie. It looks fun, especially if it's like me, you, and some of our other friends. I can see it being like a nice little thing that we can play together, just as friends. But I don't know, honestly. Like, will it be enough? I don't even know how many co-op missions there are.
Exactly. What if there's like 12?
Yeah, well,
nigga, I'll be so fucking tight. Yo. I paid $60 for this shit. I got 12 story missions.
And what happens if there's no replayability? Like, the progression is nice, but if there's no incentive to go back, then like it's like a one and done deal. So listen, when we get more news, when we get more announcements and gameplay of what Overwatch 2 is going to be, then we can make more accurate judgments. But for now, this is like a cautious. It's like cautious optimism.
Yeah. Oh, you know what'd be really cool though? Now that you did mention that about the that PvE mission.
Yes.
A nice addition to the game would be like, say for instance, during that mission you can only choose from 4 characters. What if, like, say the first time around when you run through the story mode, you have to play as the characters they give you, but after you beat them, what if you can go back and play with any character? Like, there's different dialogue and there's all kinds of.
That would be cool.
That would increase the replayability tenfold.
Yes, because then you could do funny team comps like Bastion with Hanzo and Mercy and some other weird.
Tenfold. That would increase the content tenfold. Mm-hmm. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
That would be great.
I hope that's the kind of stuff that they're thinking about. Because if you're just stuck playing the same handful of missions with the same handful of characters that they give you, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yes.
Would you? Okay, you
I would be.
So. Yeah, Overwatch, Blizzard. I hope you're getting your shit right, man. I hope you're getting it right.
You need it.
You
need it.
Shit, I hope they're getting it right. But in the meantime, I think. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to mention?
No, not really. Like this week, besides Blizzard and a couple of things from Red Dead 2 that we saw, where apparently Red Dead 2 on PC isn't looking the hottest right now.
That's every Rockstar game when it comes out. I noticed that now.
Yes, on PC. It's funny.
No, on everything, bro. Remember when GTA Online first came out?
Oh, yeah. But hey, GTA 5 when it first released was actually...
stable, the game.
Yeah, good on you. Online...
But on PC, they had same problems when GTA came out, too.
Yeah. So, it's funny, too. That's not even the newer games. It was the older games, too.
Indeed. But yeah, I think that's about it, really.
Yeah, I think that's... We're going to just wrap it up.
All right, let's do the wrap up then. Yes. It's time. All right, guys. Well, if you enjoyed this podcast, definitely feel free to rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcast, iTunes, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're not listening on an iPhone, just, you know what I'm saying, pop up that little iTunes application and hit that 5-star button. We would appreciate it greatly. It helps the show grow. As always, if you're listening, wherever you're listening to, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, over 10 platforms, you already know. Also, the video version comes out Monday morning, 9 a.m., every 9 a.m. on my YouTube channel, which is Aaron Ryder. Mm-hmm. I'm also Aaron Ryder everywhere else. That's Twitter, Instagram, you know what I'm saying, the whole shebang. And you can follow my mains here at...
You can follow me everywhere, usually at Arthur ASP, except now on Twitch, which is now Flying Rye, Instagram, Snapchat. You can just find me at the classic Arthur_ASP. You can also, I know that you've been streaming a little bit again.
Yeah, that's on my
channel.
Yeah, my YouTube, Aaron Ryder. Yeah.
Yes, you can catch that, and as long as you have notifications up, then you will be notified, and just come join. Mm-hmm, it's always a fun time, especially when we're watching the live stream for the for the podcast.
Indeed. They're in a enlisted playlist on my channel. But guys, also if you want to leave us any Q&A questions, feel free to leave us some questions on our site, anchor.com/theloadingpodcast. I repeat, anchor.com/theloadingpodcast. We would love to hear some questions from you guys. So feel free to submit them if you will. But yeah, anyway, guys, I think that's been about it. My name is AJ.
And my name is Arthur.
And this has been the Loading Podcast, episode 18. Take care.
Take care, people.